And staying on with updates on India-Pakistan tensions, US President Donald Trump has once again made claims on brokering truce between India and Pakistan. Repeated claims by the US President have put New Delhi at critical diplomatic crossroads. Addressing an investment summit in Saudi Arabia, Donald Trump reaffirmed his claim that it was the United States that helped broker a military truce between the two neighbors. He added that he offered trade incentives to both New Delhi and Islamabad to de-escalate tensions, which was a big reason why they stopped fighting.
Days ago, my administration successfully brokered a historic ceasefire to stop the escalating violence between India and Pakistan, and I used trade to a large extent to do it. I said, fellas, come on, let's make a deal. Let's do some trading. Let's not trade nuclear missiles. Let's trade the things that you make so beautifully.
But India has rebuffed this claim. The Indian government has maintained and has reiterated that the truce was worked out between the DGMOs of the two countries during a call and that there was no foreign role. India's Ministry of External Affairs said the request for this call was sent by the Pakistan High Commission.
See, the specific date, time and wording of the understanding was worked out between the DGMOs of the two countries at their phone call on 10th May 2025, commencing at 15:35 hours. The Foreign Secretary had made a statement in this regard, as you would be aware. The request for this call was received by MEA from the Pakistani High Commission at 12:37 hours.
Not just this, India has also clearly stated that only the military situation was discussed in conversations with the US officials and that there was no mention of trade, which directly contradicts the US president's claims.
From the time of Operation Sindoor commenced on 7th May till the understanding on cessation of firing and military action on 10th May, there were conversations between Indian and US leaders on the evolving military situation. The issue of trade did not come up in any of these discussions.
On the 7th of May, India launched Operation Sindoor and targeted terror camps and hubs in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. A heavy exchange of drones, missiles and artillery followed in subsequent days. On the 10th of May, US President Donald Trump, in a post on Truth Social, announced a ceasefire between India and Pakistan, even before either of the two sides did. In his post, Trump also said the US helped the two sides arrive at the historic decision. The next day, in another post, Donald Trump said that he would work with India and Pakistan to find a solution to Kashmir. When asked about Trump's offer, India's Ministry of External Affairs reiterated that its policy has not changed and that the matter is a bilateral one. Jammu and Kashmir is an integral part of India, and the government reiterated that the outstanding matter is the vacation of illegally occupied Indian territory by Pakistan. For years, India has maintained that it will not accept third-party intervention on the matter.
As you are aware, we have a long-standing national position that any issues pertaining to the Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir have to be addressed by India and Pakistan bilaterally. That stated policy has not changed. As you are aware, the outstanding matter is the vacation of illegally occupied Indian territory by Pakistan.
Now, in recent years, during President Trump's first term and Joe Biden's presidency, India and the United States have substantially grown their bilateral partnership and deepened cooperation on trade, security, counterterrorism, and technology. But President Trump's repeated claims on truce and India's constant counter to it could put the ties between the two countries to the test.
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert. But what you will get is what we owe you, and that is the truth. verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat, and when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.